Hello everyone, we're Team November and we were tasked with making an interactive assembly visualizer. So I think we can all agree that something like this is quite hard to read. You've got a bunch of jumps, a bunch of labels, and we can't really see what is going on here. But I think we can also all agree that something like this, with colors and arrows, is a bit nicer. So at the core of this project, we use something called xDSL, which is a Python implementation of MLIR. Now, MLIR it stands for multi-level intermediate representation, and it gives us some abstraction between high-level and low-level languages. So if you look on the right, that's sort of what MLIR looks like. So first of all, we're going to have to convert between raw assembly and xDSL intermediate representation, and Sam will tell us a bit about that.
All right, so the first step is we need to identify the basic blocks in the assembly. So we do it by scanning through the instructions, and after each jump instruction and before each label, we start a new basic block. And this gives us a list of blocks like this. At the same time, we also generate a mapping between labels and basic block indices. Then we go through each basic block and convert the instructions to their xDSL equivalent. So we need to identify the addressing mode of the instruction, as the same mnemonic could correspond to different xDSL objects depending on whether registers, immediates, or memory addresses are used. This is also complicated by the xDSL objects being inconsistent with each other and not always taking the same arguments for the same mnemonic. Afterwards, we also add control flow instructions, such as jumps and returns. Labels are also converted to label ops. And finally, if a block does not end with a jump or return op, then we need to add a fall through op to pass control flow to the next block.
Right, so once we've done that, we have a pretty solid abstract representation, which we can now use in a bunch of ways. For example, function detection, raising into high-level structures like if, else, blocks, or loops, control flow analysis, and even syntax highlighting. And that all contributes into the final interactive view. And now we shall show a demo. For our demo, we'll be using this assembly program, which essentially calculates the Catalan numbers. So first of all, if we pass this assembly file into our command line tool, we get an annotated version with syntax highlighting and arrows to show the jumps. Now the color of the arrows actually depends on whether the jump is conditional like this one or unconditional like this one. I also want to say that if we pipe this into something like cat, we get an ASCII friendly version of the arrows, which is quite useful. Next, if we pass in the MLIR flag here, we get a more verbose view of the annotations. So if I scroll all the way to the top, we can see that the whole thing is captured as one xDSL function. Our tool detects that the whole thing is a function and it annotates that with this outer line here. Also, in each block, this here is a block, we can see the SSA values that are passed into this block. And finally, if we use our app, we get an interactive view on both sides, which is scrollable and also clickable. So for example, I can click here to jump to this label, or click here to jump to this label. So that concludes our demo, and we hope you found this interesting.